Oh, I know already. My graphic card problem. That's why my camera is not working. But then, never mind. It's okay. So we are going to discuss. We are going to discuss the SBP. Yesterday I sent the link to you guys. So I have discussed until number 9. Number 9. 9C. Alright. 9B. So today we are going to continue to discuss the rest. Okay. Now satellite A and B. Satellite A and B are at the height of 380 km and h respectively from the Earth's surface. The orbital period of the B orbiting the Earth is 3 times of the orbiting of the satellite A. Alright, so calculate the A. First one, the height of the B from the surface of the Earth. Number 1. Alright, C1. Alright, we are going to do C1 here. Now, C1, we know that I do it this way. We got one satellite at here, and then we got another satellite at here. Right? So the distance here was h. Right? A and B are at the A, it is at 380 km, and then this one it is at h, right? H respectively. So this is A, this is B, right? H it is further, and then they gave us h, right? B, B it is 3 times, so 3 times of the orbital period, not 3 times of the h, 3 times orbital period, right? What is the height of the h? All right, this is the question 1. This is what the question 1. So we know that Kepler law said that, all right, r square, t square over r cube, right? How am I going to write here? T square is equals to t square. I write the thing that I can first, right? And then middle here it is equal r cube and r cube. How am I going to write? All right, over r cube. R cube. So hard for me to write it. R cube, right, is equal to r cube. T square over r cube. All right. R cube. Okay. Wait. Let's see how am I going to write it first. Okay, never mind. Give up. 我看我还是用手写比较快，用这个写我真的会昏掉。它有一个 formula, actually got one formula, but if I use the formula, I don't get used to it. Right? If I use the formula, even slower. Right? Anyhow, right? We continue to do it. T square. Right? The first one it is. We talk about the A. Right? So the first one it is t square. T square for the first one I don't know, right? The h I don't know, right? So it is, but I know it is 3 times. So 3 times of the t, 3 times of the t of the second one, right? So you have to square for the both. You have to square for the both, Alright, t square for the both. T square for the one that I don't know, right? Over, 哎呀，我还是用手写了，哎，不能太慢了。So t square, it is 3 times of the original. So this is the R. R is here, right? R is the radius of the Earth. Radius of the Earth plus h. So radius of the Earth is 6.37 times 10 power 3 plus how high it is. And then you need to square it. You need to square it, right? And then the second t, right, it is for A1, right? The t for the A1 is this normal t, t squared, of over the h. H is 300, the radius of the Earth, 6.37 times 10 power 3 plus 弟，你去看那个毛有没有被咬？放全部进来，我关门了。Plus 380 times 10 power， 快点去看，快点去看，都在啊。OK， times 10 power 3. I'm sorry, my cat was out there. This is not 3. I'm sorry. This one's km k. Sorry not 3. Supposed to be 3 plus 3. It is 6. Supposed to be 3 plus 3. It is 6. 哎呀，我会混掉。啊？应该是他们打架。Alright, this one's supposed to be 6. This one's supposed to be 6, alright, plus 3. And then you need to cube it. Alright. Alright, so what you need to do is, after you square this one, 3t square, you get 9t square. Alright, over this one, I don't know, 6.37 times 10 power 6 plus h and then cube. Alright, and then this one is t square over, right, this one I know, right? So I can put it 6.37 exponent 6 plus 380 exponent 3 and then cube. Okay, I put it to 6.75. I plus them first. Cube. Okay, now because of here, this is t, I can cancel t square, I can cancel here t square. Alright, so I move it to here, this one, so I'll get 9 times 6.75 times 10 power 6 to the power 3. It is equals to 6.37 times 10 power 6 plus h and then cube. Alright, so after that I want to find h, so I need to cube root of this one, right? I need to cube root of this one, cube root of this one. So times 9 and then cube root. Alright, I got 393, 393, right? 0.11 is equals to, wait, 好像有些地方不对，为什么呢？ I get negative. Wait, 9 times 6.75 exponent 6 and then cube root equal. Oh, sorry, I pressed it wrongly. Supposed to be, if I press this number, I cube root both sides, so I'll get the value of 14,000 14040, right? No, 140, no, wait, let me see, 1.4 times 10 to the 7, 1.4 times 10 to the 7, I will get 1.4 times 10 to the 7, 1.4 times 10 to the 7, 1.4 times 10 plus 7, right, is equal to 6.37 times 10 power 6 plus h, right? I keep root already, right? Then later I want to find h, I bring this one to here, so I need to minus 6.37 exponent 6 equal, so I will get, wow, still big. Wait, I double check what did I get wrong? 这个上去乘，对呀。9 times 6.75 exponent 6 equal, 9 times 6.75 exponent 6 cube equal, right? And then I need to cube root. Answer equal, correct? Right? 14 times 10 to 7, correct? 1.4 times 10 to 7, correct? Right? And then this one is cube. This one cube root. This one cube root, correct? Minus, okay. Minus 6.37 exponent 6. 太大嘞。I get a very, very big number. Wait 好像我 formula 错。double check 现在是第9题，应该是第9题789。T square over r cube, correct? T square over r cube. T square over r cube. T square. T square. T square, correct? R cube, correct? 没有错嘞。T square over r cube. T cancel, correct? 380 and 10.3. Oh, the answer is in km. Alright, I know already. The answer is in km. Alright, so my number big, it is okay because it is in km. Alright, I got my answer as h is, right, if I bring it to here, so I get it as 7.67. 7.67 times 10 plus 6 meter. My answer is in meter. So if I want to change it to km, it will be, h will be 767 times 0 km. Alright, so because of this one 30 here, so I add in 30 here, right, become I add in 30 at the back there, become my km, the unit of km. Alright, so the answer it is 7670 km. Yeah. Alright, my answer was okay, but I use in meters, so the number will be very, very big. Okay. 6.37, correct. Should be yeah lah. Time 10, yes, time 10 or 3. You see this number is 6.37, right? You see this number, if I change it to km, it will be 6.37 times 10 to 3 times 10 to 3. So altogether it will be times 10 to 6. You get it? I change it. So here will be 6. I change it to 6 because I want it in meter. Right? If you don't change it, it will be in km. It will be in km. So it will be okay. Both will be okay. Right? It will be okay. So I change it to meter. Then lastly, I change it back to meter. Right? To km. So the answer will be here. So you see the mark 1 is you got to have this one, right? So you need to have this one. And then ganti nilai yang betul, right? Unit yang betul. So unit yang betul, it can be in meter or it can be in km. But the answer given, it is in km lah. Okay. Alright. So some of you did this question, alright, but you forgot to square this one. So when you forgot to square this one, you got 3 only, 3t squared. You put the 3t squared only, so everything that you have done here will be wrong. So your t here, you need to be very careful. What you did is 3 and then t squared over something is equals to something over something. So you got this 3, which is wrong, because this 3, it is belong to 3 times of the period, so it has to be squared. So that's why we got 9. You see the answer? We got 9 here, right? When they start, you got 9 already. They didn't show you this, right? 3 times square, right? It is 9. Is that okay? Right, I hope you're okay. So I make it smaller so that I can write it properly. Alright. Now, diagram 9.2 shows the satellite. The table shows the characteristic of 4 communication satellite P, Q, and R, and S. Right? So, first one, you are going to choose the type of the satellite. Geostationary and non-geostationary. The period will be 24. 1 year, alright, and then solar panel, many or less, alright, it should be many one, alright, this one don't need to say. Diameter of antenna should be small or big, alright. We see what's the question asked, alright. The question asks you about this. You are going to request to determine the communication satellite. Communication satellite, we always use geo, geostationary, right? And always above the same geographical location of the Earth's surface. Right? Explain the suitability of each satellite, and hence give the answer the most suitable answer as the satellite give you a reason, right? So this is what we want, right? Geostationary. So we already know it is geostationary. So what you need to do is you need to put it into table. Wait, I should use this one. 是小的 correct 还是小的 characteristics. Oh, I put 75%. Alright, I know already. So this one, reason. Right, reason. So first one, we are going to choose geostationary. Alright, geostationary satellite. Make it bigger. Geostationary satellite. Alright. Reason why. Alright. So reason why, because of you use it geostationary, because you want it always at the same location at your top. So it's always same geographical location. Right? It will always geographical location. Right? This is the one that I want. Now, I know the answer letter you see the answer, it is different, right? Because I saw the answer before, right? So the answer will be different, but I don't agree with the answer. I will explain to you why. Right? The orbital period will be 24 hours, right? 24 hours. Why? The 24 hour orbital period orbital period is 24 hours. Right? Why? because same as the Earth rotation. Alright, Earth rotation in one day, it will be 24 hours. Next one, we're going to see this one. So we have to have more panel solar. Alright, solar panel, more panels, solar panel, more number of solar panel. Right, more solar panel. A reason why, right, it can provide more energy, can give more current, can give more energy. Right, this solar panel, it is going to absorb the sunlight, right, to convert the sunlight to energy. Right, so you don't need to explain that much. Right, it will give more energy. Right, you convert more sunlight to energy. Alright, last one. Diameter of the antenna, right, should be bigger, so that we have this one. Alright, this one. Q is the best one. Alright, so the diameter of the antenna, bigger diameter. Alright, so can receive or provide, can receive more signal or more information. So the best one will be the one that you choose for this one. It is Q. It is the best. Right, I double check. Q, it is the best satellite because you repeat. Okay, it is the satellite. Q is chosen. Right, because geostationary satellite orbital period is 24 hours, more number of solar panel, and then bigger diameter of the antenna. You repeat one more time, so I don't want to repeat here. So now, if can, we try to see the answer here. All right, mark 1. You see, satellite, geostationary satellite. Right, the orbital period is 24. Geostationary satellite, the orbital period is 24. Yes, but why you are choosing it? You are choosing it because of it is 24 hours? No, you are choosing it because of you want it always at the same position there. Right? You see, the answer is the ballet here. But never mind. The orbital period is 24 hours because of it is same as the Earth. This one okay. But this one I don't agree. This one I don't want to agree with them. Right? Why you are choosing geostationary? Because of you want it always at the top. Right? Always geographical location. Alright, so I want to use my own answer. Even I saw the answer before. Right? So this one and this one, okay. More energy or more power will be okay. Alright, this one, okay. And then choose this one and then repeat one more time. So now if this one I mark myself wrong, I still get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 1 mark only, short of 1 mark. So I still get 9 mark. Alright, I told you this question you want to get high mark. Alright, so you have to write like what I told you. Write in the table form. Please, please write in the table form. Right? Is that okay for you? Any question from here? The 4 mark one, I cannot do anything. Alright, 很难 score. No choice. But anyhow, this one, it is easier for you to score. And then you got 2 questions to choose. 9 and 10, choose one. Alright, make sure you know how to choose. Alright. So we are going to continue with number 10. Number 10, the diagram. 10.1. If you got any question, you please raise up your hand. Because if you use sound, you use voice, I cannot hear it because I didn't turn on my loudspeaker. Okay. Now, 10.1 shows the part of the simple direct current motor. Alright. the coil of ABCD is placed at the magnetic field which is free to rotate at XY axis when the current flow through it. Current flow through it, then it will start to rotate. State the rules used to determine the direction of the coil. So first of all, they said got current, not produce current. Right? They said got current. So when you got electric current flow through it, then it move. Right? Got current, we use left hand. Right? Got current, we use left hand. I tell you why already. You look at your E, you look at your hand of your E, your got current look like E it is left hand side. Wait a okay. All right. So set the rules. It is Fleming left hand rule. Alright, Fleming's left hand. Now 4 mark 1, alright, this one susah lah. I tell you it is. Alright. Normally it is hard. Alright. So now what do you need to do is here I want 4 mark. Explain how the coil can be turned when current. First mark, right? When current flow through the coil, what happened? When current flow through the coil, when current flow through the coil, when current flow through the coil, what happened? What happened? So there is a force produced, right? Force produced. I'm thinking of if I write force, then I will get enough mark to write or not. Current flow through the coil in the magnetic field, right? So in the magnetic field, because I takut not enough mark, right? So what happened? So that is a kata. If I don't write catapult field, I feel like I have not enough mark. Catapult field between catapult field here will produce one resultant force. Alright, catapult field, right? Meaning that from here, I write it here, I drew it here. So here it is south, here it is north. This is north, this is south. Right? So the current go in, I use X. Current go in, right? So the current go in from AB, this side, go in from AB, not CD, AB. CD go out, yes, CD go out. Now what happened is, now you got a north pole to south pole. This is a magnetic field. This is a magnetic field. Magnetic field. Right? And then you got one current. Current also got field, right? Still remember? The one that I taught you here? Right? Current also got field. This current also got field. The current go in, we use right hand grip rule. So the direction here, terbalik. So this one letter you are going to cancel. Don't have. So this double up. And then this side, it is go out. If you point your right hand grip rules, so this one will be double up. Same, double up. And then this one will be terbalik. This one cancel. This one don't have. So you see the force here, press, and then go down to here. So this side it is going up later, right? This side it is going down later, right? So what you need to write is, come back to here, right? Kata puts field produce one resultant force, right? 还是不够分。Kata puts field produce one one resultant force, right? So according to the Fleming's left hand rule, the coil will move. The coil of AB side will move upward, and CD side will move downward. So what happened? After that, what happened? So the coil will continue to rotate in a clockwise direction. The coil will be moved, right? The coil will continue to rotate in a clockwise direction. Is that okay? So I got 4, right? I want to see how many marks do I get. How many marks do I get? Here, first one, current carrying conductor in the AB and CD produce a magnetic field, right? Right? Current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field, mark 1. And then second one, interaction between the magnetic field from the current carrying conductor in the permanent magnet, 1 more. And then third mark will be produce a catapult field. Fourth mark will be catapult field will exert the force of coil AB and CD. Right? Force produced in AB and CD. And then it will continue to rotate. Alright? So how many marks do I get? Current carrying conductor AB produce a magnetic field. Alright? When the current flow through in the magnetic field, not produce magnetic field. Alright? This one, the answer is wrong. Not producing the magnetic field. Right? Current flow in the magnetic field, not producing the magnetic field. Current also produce a magnetic field. Correct? Not wrong. Right? Current flow in. Wait, why I said it is correct? Because this current, when the current flow in, this one is the field. This is a magnetic field. When the current flow through the magnetic field, I go directly. I don't mention of it produce a magnetic field, so I don't get a mark. Catapult field, right, produce 1 resultant force. I got the catapult field here, 1 mark. Right. According to this one, AB will move upward. That's what they have, right? Yeah. Right. Catapult field exerted a force, right? So the force will make the coil to rotate, right? The thing will rotate in the clockwise direction. So now at least I got 3 marks. So I don't have the first mark. This first mark, current flow through in the coil in the magnetic field, I don't have it. Alright. But you see what they give is they'll give you more than 4 marks. Alright. So they will choose 4. Maximum you get 4. Right. So first one is current carry in the magnetic field produce a magnetic field. Current flow through a conductor produce a magnetic field. So the magnetic field produced by the current there will interact with the permanent magnetic field. Right? Will interact it. That one it is called catapult field. Right? And then this one will produce 1 force, and then it will make it rotate. This is how the mark have here. You want to write exactly the same? And then please electromagnet is the question that I predict this year. I told you already, electromagnet is the one that I predict this year. So please go and read it how to do it. Right? I said already, I mentioned one more time. This is the one that I predict how it will come out. Right? So please read it how to do it. Will predict my seminar I gave you already, you guys already. I hope you guys go really read on this one. Right? And then next one, part of the simple direct current motor in the 10.1 can be used to construct a functional phototype of alternating current generator. Right? Motor become generator, direct current become alternating current. Okay. Now the shape of the magnet. So we got two kind only. Two kind only. So I will choose this one. Right? Right? Curved bar magnet shape. And then second one, alright. So I want an alternating current. Alternating current. So I need to use a slip ring. Am I right? So I got this one and this one. Okay. Next one. Alright. Type of the coil. Type of the coil. So you have to use a good conductor. Good conductor will be thick copper wire. Thick copper wire. Alright. Lastly, the number of the turn. Number of turn. You have to be more number of turn. More coil. More turn. More turn. So more turn. So you have to write an essay from here. Diagram 10.2 shows the choose of the blah 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 blah. Alright. And then next one. The based on the 10.1, the choice of the component given in 10.2, identify and explain the suitability of the component. Give your choice. Right? Give your answer. And then next one, which generator is a more efficient? Give your answer. If not mistaken, this one don't have an answer. This one is the last one already. Don't have an answer. So I have to do it on my own. Right? All of you, I mark it. It is on my own one. 哎呀，没有位置，我写上面了。Okay, I write to here. I write to here. So characteristic and then reason. Okay, first one, the characteristic will be curved magnet is used. Curve shape follow. Bar magnet is used. Right? Why? The reason why. Right? You can say produce a stronger magnet. Right? Stronger. Right? It is a stronger magnet for me. Alright, because of this one, I don't have the answer, so I'm going to write on my own. Why stronger? Because this one is nearer. Your coil, it is into this way. Your coil, it is into this way. And then your coil into this way. So this side, yes, it is quite near. This side, it is near. This side is near. Yes, this side is near. Right? But here, it is far already. Here, it is far. Right? This is far. So when it is further, it is not strong already. You can say stronger magnet. Or you can say, right, radial to produce a radial magnet. Right, it is okay. Radial magnetic field. Radial magnetic field. Radial magnetic field. Next one. The slip ring. Slip ring, you use slip ring because of right, slip ring. Why you are using slip ring? Slip ring because of you want to produce a alternating current. Right? So to produce an alternating current. Produce alternating current. If you want to explain in more detail, it will be so that it will keep on turning into one direction and produce the current, right? For alternating current, the current will change the direction every 180 degree, right? Okay, up to you. So next one, thick copper wire. Thick copper wire. Right? Why thick copper wire? Because when you use a thick copper wire, it can reduce the resistance. Right? So more current can flow through. You can let more current to flow through, right? Less resistant, more current. Last one, it is more number of coil, right? More number of coil. So it can produce more force, right? More magnetic flux cut, and more force produced. Then last one, it is which one, right? The phototype of the generator current can be constructed as the brushless generator or brush generator. Which one is better? They ask you. Next one. Must be brush. Right? Here they ask you brushless or brush. So brush generator. Right? Why? This one brush generator. Why? Why brush generator? Because brush generator can have a better contact with the slip ring. Right? Can have the better contact. It can contact better. So this is your answer. Anyhow, many of you write differently. As long as it is okay, then I'll mark you correct. Right? Carbon brush, normally the one that we use is carbon brush. Right? Why? Carbon brush is not, if they ask you about carbon brush, you should answer carbon. Why carbon? Carbon because of it is not easily react with other metal. It is inert. Alright, it is inert, not easily react with other. Okay, next one. Generator is used in a power station to convert the mechanical energy into the electrical. From this generator, the electrical current flow in a nearby transmission station where the voltage is increased in a step-up transformer in shown in 10.3. Right, 10.3, you got a step-up transformer. Right, first one, calculate the power of the generator. Power. P is equals to VI. Right, P is equal to VI. P power, I don't know. Right, V, it is input from the generator 400 times 80 432 Alright, this is the first one. Now, to be honest, when I didn't do it, when some of you don't know how to do this, and when you guys pass up, 我没有想到你们可以做得这么好。I don't, when you guys hand up, then I mark, alright? 我没有想要这样子做，我看到你们做的时候，是这样子做。But some of you like, 哎呦，想到很好。why I was quite surprised. You are thinking of that way. The loss in the power, alright? You see how am I going thinking? So it is a power input, you calculate everything, and then power output, you calculate everything, and then you minus, and but they gave you the efficiency 85, mean how many power loss? How many power loss? 15%, right? So now this is the way that 思维，你们的思维很好。So the power loss is， 我没有想到你们会这样子想，哎呦，真的很好。 It is 32,000 watt times 15%. Very good. I like this kind of answer. Alright. 我没有想到，我真的没有想到。So the power loss is 4,800 watt. The power loss, it is 4,800 watt. 我还一直想要怎样子去找它的 current everything like that. So now the current output, right? The current at the supply, supply cable, right? Output cable lah. So P is equals to VI. P is equals to VI. P it is for the 4,800. V it is 30,000, and then I don't know. I don't know. So I can divide by 30,000. I get 0.16. I it is equals to 0.16 unit ampere. So this calculation will give you 5 mark. Very good mark. Right? Make sure you know how to do it. So this is 5 mark, and then here 10 mark. I guess you can get it. Very easy to get it. At least you can get 8 mark. Alright, and then 8 mark plus 5 mark, 13 already. 13 here, you deduct pandai, you also can get 2 mark, 1 mark. Alright, so you can easily get 15 mark. As I told you, if you can get 15 mark or above, you got chance to get A already. Okay. Now, any question? Any question? I hope you're okay. Now, next one. This one don't have answer. No answer, then no choice. I have to do it on my own, right? So state the SI unit of the force, right? Force is not Newton. Some of you write for me Newton, right? So F is equals to MA. F is Newton, right? M, unit for M is kg. A, it is ms negative 2. ms negative 2, right? So the unit will be kg ms negative 2, right? SI unit, they want SI unit. Force is Newton, is not SI unit. Please be very careful, right? Now 4 mark 1, right? 我最讨厌。Explain how the car can be lifted until a certain height. Okay, now let me explain from here, right? What you need to do is you got a small piston, and then you got a big piston, and then this one is all three. So now what I want is, here you produce one force, right? Not produce one force, you use one force, right, to press it. This one, it is small. Why small? Right, you explain it. Then this one, it is big. This one is big. And then pressure inside. So I guess that's all the mark. Alright, so explain how can the car lift up, right? A force. A force is applied onto the small piston in a enclosed fluid. I don't know the enclosed fluid, it is in 1 mark or not, right? But I try to write into this way. Second one, right? Pressure will be exerted at the small piston. Right? You press it, you got one pressure. You got force, then you press it, then you got pressure. So according to the Pascal principle, right? From Pascal principle, the pressure will be equally transmitted throughout the fluid. Alright, from the Pascal principle, according to the Pascal principle, the pressure will be equally transmitted. And then lastly, right, a large force will be produced at the larger piston due to the same pressure. The pressure will be the same. So here will produce a large force. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, for me. So a force exerted at here, and then you produce one pressure, and then pressure will be equally transmit, and then big force will be produced at the larger piston. If you don't want, you can break the enclosed liquid into another sentence, because I think I got 4 points already, so I didn't break it. And as I told you here, I don't have the answer. Right. Okay. Now, any question from here? Right. Some of you answer this. I'm quite sad to see you answer into this way. All right. I read properly, and then you see properly how do you answer. 11.2 and 11.3 shows the two simple hydraulic jack. Right. And then what do you do is, now observe 11.2 and 11.3. Compare the cross-sectional area of the piston A2, and A2. Observe and see the A2. Right? Compare the cross-sectional area. Okay, I answered it at here. Right? Compare. First one. Compare the cross-sectional area of A2. Not this one and this one. No, the second piston. Or cikgu, second piston is bigger than the first piston. We got first piston. They observe 11.1, 11.2, 11.2 and 11.3. 11.2 and 11.3. Compare the cross-sectional area of A2. Compare. Right? You don't answer with 11.2, 11.3. How am I going to give you the mark? Right? Understand? Cross-sectional area of the second piston in diagram 11.3 bigger than 11.2. This is the mark that we have. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't mention 11.3, 11.2, I cannot give you the mark. No way. Okay? Pressure transmitted to the second piston and output force. Right? Compare the pressure transmitted. Right? Pressure transmitted in diagram 11.3 same as right, diagram 11.2 same. Next one, the third mark is compare the output force for the first one and the second one. Right? If you calculate it, alright, you can go and calculate it. Alright, so this one 2, this one 4, double up. Oh, this one is 20 Newton. This one 2, this one 8, alright, times 4, or this one 40 Newton. Oh, the output force is force 2 here is bigger than the force 1 here, right? So force produce, force 2 produce, F2 produce is in the diagram 11.3 bigger than 11.2. Alright, 3 mark here. Read properly, this one 3 mark for you. You must answer it properly. Relate the cross-sectional area A2 with the force, then principal, right? The larger the cross-sectional area of the second piston, the bigger the piston, right, the larger the output force, right? F2 E. Right, the bigger the area, the bigger the force. Lastly, it is Pascal principle. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mark here. Make sure you know how to get the mark. Right. Any question from here before I continue? Okay. Next one. Alright. Now you are going to design a hydraulic jack so that it can lift up the heavy vehicle can function more efficiently. Right, step and your suggestion based on the type of the characteristic of the fluid used, then characteristic of the fluid used, cross-sectional area of input and output, and then hydraulic transmission pipe material. So now you want characteristics and reason also can. We put it to here, reason. Characteristics. So first one, type of the characteristic of the fluid used, right? So hydraulic fluid. Alright. Why? Incompressible, right? Cannot be compressed, incompressible, right? Or not producing a bubble, right? Not producing a bubble. So meaning that you eat out, like water, you always produce a bubble. This one will not produce a bubble. So if you don't want hydraulic fluid, hydraulic oil also can, right? Same thing, right? Hydraulic oil, hydraulic fluid also can. Hydraulic oil, hydraulic fluid will be the same thing, right? Second one, the cross-sectional area of the input, right? Smaller, right? Input cross-sectional area, smaller inputs cross-section, smaller cross-sectional area of input piston. Why? So when it is small, right, pressure will be high, higher pressure, high pressure, right? You produce a high pressure in the fluid, high pressure in the fluid. Next one, the output piston, right? Larger cross-sectional area of output piston. Why output piston have to be big, right? So more force produced, right? So you produce a larger force, right? Larger force produced. Up to you lah. More force produced, larger force produced will be okay. And hydraulic fluid transmission pipe. 对啊 ，type 一个、两个，诶，好像少了一个，一二三。Okay, type of the transmission pipe material, right? Previously you are going to use strong. I asked you to use strong. All right, don't choose. But now you are going to choose. All right. If not, this year you use strong, they will mark you wrong. You cannot use strong already. Right? Previous year okay. 今年不能，所以你要写准准的。好 ，PVC or steel will be okay. Right? Right. PVC, right? Withstand high pressure. Right? Withstand high pressure. PVC can withstand high pressure. Still can. Right? Right? Pipe, steel, it is better. Right? If you choose PVC, will be okay. Steel will be okay. Withstand high pressure or strong, not break easily. Strong, not break easily. Will be okay. 诶，好像少了一分呢。You are required to design the hydraulic jet to lead up more function more efficiently. Explain your answer based on the type of characteristic. Type and characteristic. Type. You see, I short of one mark. Type is one, and then characteristic. So I short of one mark. Type. Type it is hydraulic oil. Right. Type it is type and then characteristic. Type it is hydraulic oil. Characteristic. Hydraulic oil, it is not. You use hydraulic oil because incompressible. One more. Characteristic, alright, high boiling point. High boiling point, liquid. Free. So not boil easily. Not boil easily. Right? If you got other that you want to put in, also can. Characteristic. You can name it. Alright. Any questions from here? This one no choose one, right? 没有好选的. So I mean this one, right? Not like PQ I choose one because of what? 那个是 free mark, 这个没有. So number 11, this question 11 also you cannot choose. Fix. Now any question from here? Okay, I hope you're okay with this. Okay, now the next one. So I want to do the MRSM paper, and then the MRSM paper 他们改得很严。Right? So 你们要小心一点。Yesterday if you follow, then you know. Right? What is the SI unit for pressure? Alright, first one. What is the SI unit for pressure? Pressure is Pascal. So Pascal. Now I want to show you the marking scheme. Alright. I think if can I just go through with the answer lah, because the answer is here. So if I write it, still the same. Alright. If I don't write it, it's still the same. The answer is here. Now I go through with the schema pemarkahan. You write Pascal boleh. You like Pascal? Boleh. You like PA? Boleh. You like Newton? Newton meter minus 2 will be okay. If you write kilopascal, wrong. If you write small, not write capital letter, 你写小 p, alright, 小 p, salah, rejected. So be very, very careful, right? But if you write big P, capital letter, boleh, right? So this is the answer. Sorry, I crossed this one. Right, here, the answer is here. You have to use a, be careful 哦，你要写的时候写大号啊，不是小号啊。Right, so I don't want to write already. We go through the answer. Right, will be faster. 这8点半了，我要做完，然后慢一点我要讨论。Yeah. When I free, I will do the objective paper for you, paper 1 for you. Right. It provided you guys do it, but objective I don't know whether you guys do it or not, right? Paper 2 you guys even paper 2你们都不要做了，你们还要 paper 1. But anyhow, I'll find time to discuss with you guys lah. Okay. Underline the correct statement in the bracket, right? To complete the following sentence, right? Pressure at the point X is pressure at the point X. Pressure at the point X. Pressure at the point Y, point X. So we see the answer, right? Answer here. So pressure at the point X is same as pressure at the point Y, right? And reject selain garis. So you don't write same as, wrong. Meaning that if you write equal, also wrong. 没有办法啊 Don't ask me why 啊 This is the answer scheme. You must say same as. Right? You say equal, tidak boleh. Right? Selain garis. Right? Meaning that reject. Other equal, salah. Right? Same as. Here you got underline. Right? Selain. Right? Mean other will be okay lah. I'm sorry if you got equal, probably okay lah. Right? But this one must be same as. Smaller or bigger than cannot. Alright. Based on the statement in 1b, state the physical quantity involved. Right? State the physical quantity involved. 1b, it is Pascal or Pascal principle 大号小号错 Okay. Name up one application in the 1c. So hydraulic jet, hydraulic brake, hydraulic system, hydraulic arm, press, hydraulic press, alright. Car system and chair, all this hydraulic chair, hydraulic car system, okay. Alright, press machine, okay. But you press car brake, salah. Alright, to press, salah. Right? The application in daily life. Alright. So hydraulic, you always write hydraulic jet or hydraulic pump. Here should be hydraulic pump should be okay. Here don't have hydraulic pump. Hydraulic brake, hydraulic pump. Right, car brake cannot Alright, car brake got many types. Alright, number 2. What is meaning? Okay, I read the question first. The diagram 2 shows the object at 30 cm here. At 30 cm, object is at here. Object is at here. Now, if you want to draw, what is this one? You have to read, right? This is pressed in the convex lens, alright? Then the image form, it is real image. So normally is you draw here and then you draw through the focal length and then you draw through one, right? You form one image at here, right? Alright, so what is the meaning of real image? Real image is the image that can form on the screen, right? Real image that can form on the screen, can be seen on the screen, no other. Can see on the screen, can form on the screen. Normally we say can form on the screen. Image form on the screen. Alright, next one. We are going to see the next one, right? Determine the image of V. So this is image is here, it is 30. Here it is 30. Here it is 30. So here will be 10. 40 minus 30, it is 10. Alright, 10. But no decimal point, reject. See properly, last time is paper 3 only, now paper 2 also need to be like that. Don't ask me why, right? Just follow. Because they gave you 30.0 and 40.0. So in the exam, I advise you, right, to write properly. Rejected, no decimal, rejected, so don't ask me why, no mak cikgu, why I fail, right? Because you don't follow. All right, the next one. All right, so find the v, alright, find the focal length. Focal length is 1 over f is equal to 1 over v plus 1 over u, right? 1 over f is equal to 1 over v plus 1 over u. F you don't know, okay? V is 10, right? U it is 30. 10 inverse plus 30 inverse equal. So after you have calculate, get one more decimal, right? More 比较好. But if you don't, will be okay, right? After you calculate, maybe you get 7.55. So that's why you need 7.50 cm. You need 2 decimal, right? In SPM, I want you to follow this. SPM, right? Follow it, so you have to have decimal correctly. Okay. If the lens in the diagram 2 is replaced with a bigger diameter lens, right, state the change that occur to the image, right? So image is brighter, right? Clearer, no. Right? Clearer, no. Right? Most of you will write clearer, including me, right? Clearer image, right? But in fact, clearer also correct, but anyhow they don't want. So they want brighter. Why? What is mean by bigger diameter? Bigger diameter, it is not like that. Bigger diameter, this is thicker, no. Bigger diameter, it is bigger diameter. Bigger diameter mean allow more light to enter, right? So it is brighter. Okay, brighter mean clearer. 如果按会清呢？会 clear 咩？会 clear 嘛？Also wrong. Cannot. Just tease you. 跟你开玩笑，不可以。Number 3, 3.1 shows a deflection of the tube. Right, deflection. When the switch 1 is crossed, the electron are emitted from the cathode. Name the process, right? Thermionic emission, right? So you got thermionic emission. Wrong spelling, salah, right? Ionic emission. Double S, thermionic emission, right? Check how, say how. Alright, next one. When switch 1 and switch 2 are crossed, right? While the switch 3 open, electron move toward the anode. Switch 1 and switch 2. Switch 1 is you supply, and then switch 2 is here the EHT, extra high tension, turn on, and then you got switch 3. This is your screen, right? Turn on the screen. So they say calculate the maximum velocity. Right? Maximum velocity is EV is half mv square. EV is half mv square. EV, here it is EV. E is 1.6 times 10 to 19. V is the voltage here. Time half mv square. And then you calculate, right? And this one, it is 1 decimal. This is 2 decimal. So you use more than 1 decimal. 3 decimal, right? So 1, 2 decimal, then you use 3 decimal. Alright, this is how we do it. EV. V, E we got it, right? E we got it 1.6 times 10 to 19, right? EV half M we got it. M we got it. And then V is voltage here. 1.5 kilo. Kilo is 1,000. So 1,500. 1,500. So EV is half mv square. And then press properly. And when you do it, be careful. This one cannot more than speed of light. Speed of light is 3 times 10 power 8. So no matter what, you cannot more than this. Must be 6 or 7. 6 or 7. Right? Normally it is 7. I told you it is 10%. Not 10%. Speed of the electron, it is 90% of the speed of light. Meaning that if 10%, you minus 1. You divide by 10 lah. Divide by 10. So 3 times 10 power 8. So normally it is 3 times 10 power 7. It is your speed of light. About there. About there. Normally lah. 加减一点. That's how your answer is. Alright. Diagram 3.2 shows a part of the cathode ray between the deflection plates. Complete the part of the cathode ray. Complete the part. So this is electron. Electron will go up or go down. Right? You go up because electron is negative. So now you see the answer. It is going up. Okay. No error, tidak betul. No error, tidak betul. Right? Go straight, salah. This one, this one correct, this one correct, this one salah, right? And then this one like that, from the negative to the positive, salah. All right, so you can only draw straight and then with here with error. Okay, I know. Wait, what salah already? This one no error, salah, no error, salah. Go straight also salah. Right? The only one thing correct is with error. Right? Be careful when you do it. Okay. What happened to the part of the cathode ray when the value of the ETF increase? Right? Part of the ETF, what happened? So answer is deflect upwards greater. Right? So deflect more upward, deflect bigger, deflect higher, increase, deflect more. Right? Okay. Right? Give you a reason because of the stronger electric field. Stronger electric field. Stronger electric field. No other reject here. Now, any question before I continue? State the Kepler third law. Diagram 4.1 shows the two satellites M and N orbiting the Earth. The orbital period of the satellite T can be determined by Kepler law 3. Kepler third law. Name the law. This one you have to memorize. Right? The square of the orbital period of any planet is directly proportional to the cube of the radius of its orbit. Right? This one you have to memorize. No choice. Right? T square is directly proportional to R cube. Right, next one. The height of the satellite MHM and the height of the satellite NHN from the surface of Earth is 3.6 times 7 and 2.2 times 10 to 7. One decimal. Right, the T of the satellite is 24 hour. Radius of the Earth is this. Right, radius of the radius orbit is this one plus this one. Wait. M and N. Plus this one. Right? So 6.37 times 6 plus 3.6 times 7. Right? And it is orbital period. It is not orbital period. The radius of the orbit is this one. Why this one? I haven't explained. This is Earth. This is M. This is N. Right? Simply lah. Right? So 1M 1N. Here you have to this one plus this one is your first one. This one plus this one is your second one. Alright, that's why it's your orbital period. Alright. So you plus it, you'll get this. You plus it, you'll get this. Make sure you plus it. Right. Now determine the orbital period. Alright, orbital period. So determine the orbital period. They gave you this one. It is the orbital period of M is 24 hour. M is 24 hour. So T square 24 hour square over R cube. You got the R already, right? And then T square, I don't know, over R cube. One mark here and then one mark here. What is AWU? Anyone 为什么没有人问我什么是 AWU 哦？ Yeah lah ho, what is AWU 啊？ What do you think? Teacher, so many AWU 啊 what AMW 啊AWU 是什么意思？ What do you think? 哈，没有人问我的。AWU apa itu oh cikgu? Hah? AWU Impossible don't know 嘞，我讲很多次了。AWU mean 不能不能走的，这个不能走。Answer with unit. Okay, answer with unit. Okay. Answer with unit Okay. Okay. Compare the distance traveled from A to B and C to D. Distance here and distance here. Right? Compare. Which one more? AB further or CD further? Answer is right. AB is longer, right? Greater than CD, right? Always, if you cannot you don't know which one is better, always use greater. Greater 比较多是对的。No matter it is mass, no matter it is force, or no matter what it is, right? You use greater, always it is correct. Okay. Now, in the diagram 4.2, level in the box using the X for the planet a maximum velocity, for Y a minimum velocity, X or Y. X is maximum velocity. Maximum velocity means fast, right? When it is nearer, then it is fast. So at here it is X, right? CD side here it is Y. So you label AB here, area AB it is X, CD it is Y. Explain your answer in 4. So the X maximum velocity, because the distance apart it is longer, AB, alright. Y minimum velocity because distance apart is shorter. Okay, shorter. Or you can answer gravitational force at AB it is stronger. So time of the bulk motion of K from A to B and C to D it is the same, which is Kepler's second law. Equal area, equal time. Right? Equal area in equal time. Right? So this is Kepler's second law. Any question before I continue? Ask me question if you are not sure. Or if you are watching YouTube, you are following YouTube, you can ask question also. Okay. Number 5, right? 5A and 5B. 5A and 5B show. 5A and 5B show the arrangement of two batteries in the circuit to determine the EMF. Right? 5B show 1B and 2B show. 1B and 2B show V against I against a battery. So this one is in series, this one is in parallel. Alright, so what do you have here? Right, what is mean by 1.5 volt level on the battery? 1.5 it is a EMF, right? So 1.5 work done, 1.5 joule or work done, right? 1.5 joule of work done, right, per second. Right? Wait. No, this is, wait, 1.5 watt. Wait, 1.5 watt. V is equals to W over Q. Yeah, right. 1.5 joule of energy joule. 1.5 joule of energy carry every one column of charge. Right? V is equals to W over Q. So you can say 1.5 joule of energy done when one column of charge is bring in a complete circuit. Right? You have to say here 1.5 joule of work done, right? 1.5 joule of work done transfer electric source to move one column of charge. Right? You see the one that they underline, it is the keyword. Or 1.5 joule of energy, 1.5 joule of energy required, right, to move one column of charge in a complete circuit. Okay. Next one. Total. Number 2. Number B1. Based on 5.1, 5.2, compare the arrangement of the battery. 5.1 and 5.2. 5.1 and 5.2. 5.1 is connect in series. 5.2 it is connect in parallel. So you see 5.1 is in series and 5.2 it is in parallel. Right? Right both. And then total EMF of the battery. Total EMF here. So this one it is 1.5 plus 1.5. It is 3 volt. This one is 1.5 and this one is 1.5. Same. It is still 1.5. So the parallel 5.1 it is. They ask you, what are they asking you? You see properly. Compare. Read here. Don't say this one is 3, this one is 1.5. No. Right? Based on the 5.1, 5.2, compare the EMF. EMF is 5.1 more than 5.2. Right? EMF in diagram 5.1 bigger than 5.2. Don't say that one is 3, this one is 1.5. They ask you to compare. Right? 看好好答。你答这个3 volt， 这个1点 volt。I ask you to compare. Like I ask you, you and your sister 要过年了，他们每次这样，你姐姐和你哪一个谁比较高你的亲戚来了，他问你你和你姐姐谁比较高哈？然后你讲我163，我妹妹100，我姐姐172，然后他数学又很差，他又不知道你在讲什么，你讲的blah这样，他叫你 compare 你是讲我比较高我比我姐姐高，我姐姐比我高 ，OK 了。What for you 1.3 不要了gradient of the graph. Compare the gradient of the graph. So this one 5.1b is steeper than 5.2b. Right, the graph. Right, 5.1 yes， 它这边也是可以啦。Right, so 5.1 gradient of the graph in 5.1 is more greater than 5.2. Lebih turun tidak boleh, steeper tidak boleh. Right, more. You have to say more. Steeper. Steeper 其实 steeper 也是对比较斜，但是它这里 reject The graph you have to say right greater. Right? Just now I said you don't know, then you said greater or lesser. You said greater. 你不知道老师要比较斜要怎么写你不知道，你写 greater, then okay already. Okay. Any question from you? Now see, state the relationship between the arrangement of the battery. Right? State the relationship between the battery and the total EMF of the batteries, right? See, you see when the arrangement of battery in series, the total EMF is bigger or greater, right? Now next one, set the gradient of the graph, right? The relationship between the arrangement of battery and the gradient. So when the battery arranged in series, the gradient of the graph will be bigger, or gradient of the graph will be greater, right? When the arrangement it is in series, the gradient of the graph is greater or bigger, right? Next one. If the current flow in the current it is 0.5, potential difference it is don't know, and then the R is potential difference across the R is 5.8 watt, right? So meaning that calculate the effective resistance. So now here this one is V, this one is 5.8, right? E is equal to V plus IR, right? You always use this one first. E is 6, V is 5.8. I don't know, 0.5, okay. R don't know. Then you book 0.5， 这里是0.2除0.5，应该是0.4啊，4还是0.4？ Right, you get 4 or 0.4 lah. Right, you get 0.4. I'm sorry. Right, 0.4 unit answer with unit 1 mark and 1 mark. Right, put it in. Right, set what happened to the internal resistance. Right here, what happened to the internal resistance if what happened to the if a bus circuit is used for a longer time, what happened to the value of internal resistance? 你的 battery 用越久了，它就越老牙了，它的 electrolyte 里面就没有这么好了。The electrolyte inside there will be not so good already. So internal resistance 阻力就大了。So you see it is not so effective already. So you see your answer as effective resistance increase, or reject here more. 你问我为什么我不知道，不是你问我为什么 more 不可以，我不知道。But the answer cannot be more. So increase bigger, more cannot 啊。I don't know why more cannot. 我不知道为什么。对啊，它 internal resistance is more 啊，但是我们不会讲 more increase 啊，我们讲 increase getting more 我不知道可以吗？但是那边没有写可以。So it is wrong. Next one, 6.1, 6.2 shows the pattern of the water in the reaper tank with the vibrator difference of frequency. Right, 30 Hz, 50 Hz. Right, this one vibrate slow, this one vibrate faster. Right, so you see this one faster, the anchor here, and then you see everything here. Right, so next one. Underline the correct answer about the transverse. Transverse, I told you how to memorize transverse. You have to see you got one perpendicular. Other, I don't care. Just perpendicular transverse. Longitudinal, parallel. Compare 6.1 and 6.2. Compare. See properly. 6.1 and 6.2. Compare the incident angle. 45. So, before we see the answer, right? The incident angle is 6.1 and 6.2. Same as equal. I think they will mark you wrong if you write equal. Right? Same as this one no reject but you better write angle of incident in both diagram are the same. Alright, incident angle in the diagram 6.1 same as the 6.2. Okay. Don't write equal to don't write the wavelength. See the wavelength here. The wavelength here 6.1 is bigger than 6.2. Right? Wavelength in the diagram 6.1 greater than 6.2, bigger than 6.2, right? Bigger will be okay lah. Bigger 不行，我不知道怎样啦。Frequency 6.1, right? Less than 6.2, or 6.1 more than 6.1, 6.2 lower, smaller. Okay. Next one, right? Relate the wavelength and frequency. Right? V is equal to f lambda, right? V is equal to f lambda. V is equal to f lambda, right? Frequency increase, lambda decrease. So the bigger the frequency, relate, don't directly or inversely. This one you don't have graph, you cannot. So the greater, the bigger the frequency, the smaller the wavelength, or the smaller the wavelength, the bigger the frequency. So you have to answer into this way. Alright, the frequency, the higher the wavelength, the lower the frequency, vice versa. Right, reject directly proportional or inversely proportional. As I told you, you write F is inversely proportional wavelength. I know it is correct, but they will mark you wrong. Why? Because you don't have graph. How do you know it is inversely? I just know this one high, this one low, right? State the name of the wave phenomena, right? This is you hit the wave here and then what is this? It is called reflection of water wave, right? Refraction of wave also can, right? Refraction, don't know, spell wrong, salah, reflect, spell wrong. All right, next one. Give one reason why ultrasonic is used. Right, the send to here and put here. Right, diagram 6.3 shows the ship using the ultrasonic wave to determine the depth of the seabed. Right, tell me why ultrasound it is used. Right, ultrasound is used because of ultrasound is used. Why? Ultrasound is used. Why? Because ultrasound, velocity of ultrasound is fast. Right? Okay. High frequency also can. Right? Can travel further also can. Right? Fast also can. Right? Here don't have right? High frequency. High frequency. Why high frequency? High frequency, you want to choose high frequency because the wavelength shorter. Wavelength shorter means it will not easily diffracted. Right? Can move further, can propagate further. This one penetrate further, salah. Okay. So this one V is equal to F lambda. V is equal to F lambda. Substitute it. V is equal to F lambda. They don't put in right? F, V is here, F is here. Then you can calculate the lambda. Lambda, the unit in meter, right? 0.0025 meter. Answer with correct unit. Okay, number 7. Number 7, right? What is okay? Diagram 7 shows the hydrogen line spectrum. Color line form have same specific wavelength, same frequency, and quantum energy. What is quantum energy? Right, quantum energy is the discrete energy package and not a continuous energy. Write down. Discrete energy packet and not a continuous energy. B. A color line from the spectrum of hydrogen atom has a wavelength of 4 at 6. Right? So this one is E is equal to HF. Find the photon energy. E is equal to HF. Don't F is V is equal to F lambda. So F is equal to C over lambda. HC over lambda. You substitute H in, C in, and find lambda. Your lambda is 486 nano. Right? So you substitute in, you should be okay to get it. Right? So E is equal to hc over lambda. Right, substitute in, you got 2 mark. Right, unit it is in joule. Unit is in joule. Right, next one. Based on the answer in B1, if the they ask you number of photon is emitted is this one per second. Calculate the power, right? So the energy is equals to NHF, right? So NHF, this one is power, right? Divide by time. So this one is number per second, right? Per second. This one is in power already, so you no need to bother about power already here. So this one is always give you number per second one. Number per second one. So you no need to worry. This number you got in, and then H you got right from the question, and then frequency is you need to change, right? Frequency V is equal to F lambda again. F is equal to C over lambda. You got C, you got lambda, everything just in. So put it in, you get the answer. Put it in, and NHF. HF you have calculated here already. You just substitute N per second. So you don't need to bother about per second or what. So this one is your answer. Unit it is in watt, because they ask you in power. Power. They ask you power, not energy. Power. Right? And then C. Table 7 shows a solar panel A, B, C based on the specification of 7. Set the suitable of the characteristic of solar panel to absorb more light and convert to large electrical energy. Right? So this one, it is your work function of the material used, small or big. Right? Area, it is the surface area, big or small. Alright, we look at the answer. Alright, here. 7C, work function, it is small, right? Why? Work function small, so that it easily achieve, right? Your work function too big, you cannot achieve, right? So less energy required for the electron to be emitted from the metal surface, or the photoelectric occur easily, right? The photoelectric it release easily, right? Rejected when you said more photoelectric release or small threshold frequency, right? This one reject. And then the second one is big surface area. So receive more light, right? Explore to more light, right? Photoelectron emit easily, or more sunlight can be illuminated, right? So cannot say this. Trap more light, absorb more light. No, light, larger electrical energy. All wrong here. Seems like correct, but it is wrong. Right here, they don't give you correct. So the best one will be this one. It is small. Only A. So the best one answer it is A. Choose A. Right, number 8. 我要讲快了哦，我已经讲快了。Right, tick the correct answer for the box provided. Alright, so what is impulsive force? Impulsive force, it is F is equals to mv minus mu over t. Right, rate. I want to see the rate. Alright, because of impulsive force. If impulse, then no rate. Change in the momentum only. This one is impulse. This one is impulsive force. The answer is this one. Alright, B. The velocity of the athlete before touching the mattress, it is 5 meters per second, and time of impact is 0.8 seconds. Calculate the impulsive force. Right, impulsive force, F is equal to mv minus mu over t. mv minus mu. V, it is stop. U, it is -5. Right, -5 over 0.8. So you get -375 Newton. Right, normally we will answer impulsive force will be positive. You write one more time. Impulsive force is positive 375. Right, normally lah. Right. Okay. The second one. suggest a modification you can make so that the athletes would not be injured based on the following aspect: the thickness of the mattress. 哇，这个 thickness of mattress 嘛是 thicker mattress thickness of mattress thicker. Why? Right? You see the answer, huh? You see the answer. Thickness of mattress higher, correct. Thicker, correct. Reject thick mattress. Thick, you lazy, you write thick, wrong. Longer of impact time, lengthen the impact time, reduce the impulsive force. Right? If you say absorb the impact, wrong. They mark you wrong. 很严。所以你要 answer 很好。如果这一个normally you can get 70 80 you come here you get 我看5、60而已，很多他会打你错的，一点点小事他会打你错。Second one, right? The material, right? 哎，我看到这个我很 get 心嘛。material, material normally we are going to say soft, but soft GG, right? So, you see here, soft material reject, reduce injury reject, absorb impact reject, nylon absorb force reject. So the answer is natural fiber rubber. 你要写准的 sponge of what cotton wool or whatever 啦，你知道的，你写一个就好了啊。You say soft material, then they will mark you wrong. So the material you have to write properly. Is that okay? You have to write. Normally we write soft will be okay one, but this one cannot. The reason is longer the impact time, reduce the impulsive force. Right? Cannot say absorb force. Cannot. Force is absorb. Cannot. 我看到这个我最给心的。Like just now, SBP one, the pipe that you use, you cannot write stronger, right? You cannot write stronger. You have to write PTSC or you have to write steel, like what I told you. 要小心啊。The last one, right? The area of the mattress, have to be bigger, right? So it can cover, so that it will not prevent the athlete from falling out from the mattress, right? So more space to land, prevent it fall out of the ground when bounce, right? Prevent from stumble to the ground, right? Reduce injury, tidak boleh, right? Because you want to land a bigger area, your area it is small, you will reduce the injury wrong. Okay. Now, any question from here before I continue? So I go through number 9 right now. I try to go through as fast as I can. Right, number 9. Yeah. Now, diagram 9.1 shows igneous rock sample containing uranium, which is trapped by its formation of the uranium-238 with the element with a long half-life. Uranium lead dating method it is used to determine the age of the rock. Alright. What does it mean by half-life? Time taken. Half-life. Time taken for the sample to reduce half from its origin. Reduce the radioactive nuclei to decay to half of its initial number. So normally is I like to write on my own one, and my own one will be time taken for the sample to reduce its mass to half from its original number, from the initial number. Now the format, this one format normally very hard, right? Based on 9.2, explain the uranium decay process. 这个什么都没有讲，让你写4分了。Okay. Before we see the answer, so first mark. Based on 9.2, explain the uranium decay process. How? Explain the uranium decay process. Right. So first one, you will take 好，you see 这一题很难很难，根本没有给你任何 idea. I don't know how to start. Like you, not me only. 哎，不是你而已，我也是不知道要这样子算。You don't have any guideline at all. You give me one graph, how am I going to explain? Right? So it will explain the uranium decay process. I will start from very beginning. Right? You get an original number. So after the certain time, the half-life you reduce until half from the original number. Right? Right? The uranium will reduce until half from the original number. Right, that one is half-life. And then in this decay, it will reduce, it will give up, right, radioactive substance, right, radioactive substance. I don't know whether it is alpha or beta or gamma. So it will give up substance, and then it will give up energy. So it will give up some energy. If I write, I will say unstable nucleus, alright, it will give up some alpha or beta or gamma particle, right, first one, and then it will produce a lot of energy, and then it will reduce from half of the original number, and the time taken will be long. Why? Because of it is time 10 on 9. So we see the answer. 我只能写这些了。You see, amount of uranium decrease with time. 这个1分哦。Decay mass, right? Mass of the lead-206 increase, right? Mass of the 206 from 238 to 206, right? So this one mass increase because this one decrease, this one will increase. You will form 206. 我没有分。Undecay mass is 2038 decreases. So amount of the uranium become half at T half. I only got this one. The ratio of this one and this one can determine the age of the substance. Okay, the age of the substance. So, 我顶多拿1分而已。这个很难。OK， 不知道他要什么。The problem is you don't know what do they want. Alright, this one is the half-life in uranium-238. It is 4.5 times 10 to the 9, right, years. How long it requires for to decay 25% of its original, right? How long it requires for uranium-238 to decay to 25%? So first of all, you got 100%, and then become 50%. 50% become 25%. So to decay to 25. So this one is first one half-life, you take this one. So this one more half-life, you take this one. So 4.5 times 10 to the 9 times 2, you get 9 times 10 to the 9 years. Wow. 9 times 10 to the 9 years. So you get 9 times 10 to the 9 years, right? 2 mark. So you draw this, you get 1 mark. Draw this, seldom use formula, right? So you times 2, you get this one. Next one, right? In early formation of the igneous rock, there was no tracer for the thorium-234 element trapped in it. If the uranium-238 decays to thorium-234 and the percentage of 234 found in the rock, it is 0.73. Estimate the age of the rock, right? 0.73. Estimate the age. The percentage of thorium found. Thorium is 0.73. So if you want to find thorium, so meaning that the uranium will be 100 minus 0.73. So it's 93 点100减掉 0.73 99.27 the same. 这个难哦，100 decay 100 left 7.3%. Let me see. In the early of the formation of the inner shock, there were no trace of the this one, and the percentage of thorium found in the rock is 0. 开始没有，然后变0.73。Age estimate the age 我这个要用 formula. This one have to use formula. This one have to use formula. 这个要用 formula， 不然不能算。You see, this one have to use formula. No choice. N is equal to half to the power of n, right? So 这个减下来99，不能算太长了。99.99.27 like what I do just now. It is 1/2 and 100, right? Half to the power of n 100. So you take log both side. You take log both side, you get the h. It is 4.76 times 10 to the 7. 没有办法，这个 have to, this one you have to use a formula. No choice, too long. 不然你画下去画10给你。n is 0. This one, right? So you time this one with this one, the h, it is here. Not even one half life. Okay. Now next one. D. Several rocks were discovered at the volcanic site with the content of argon-40, which decay form the potassium 40 in the diagram 1, right? Based on the information, you are going to determine the most ancient rock, 最老最旧的石头。So at first you're gonna have argon 40, right? Then this one is BM. At first you are going to contain of argon 40, and you will decay, you will form potassium. If the more the potassium, mean the more longer it is. If the less the argon 40, because okay, let's say I am going to draw it. Yeah, this is original. All right, original. So I got 1 argon, 2 argon, 3 argon, 4 argon, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I got 16 argon, right? And then after the half-life, you become 2 will turn to not argon. You turn to potassium. Mean argon left 12. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 half-life 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left add argon and add potassium. So potassium, number of potassium increase already. Then after another half-life, right, it become another half. So this one increase, potassium increase, the argon getting decreased. So if you want it to be longer, argon had to be less. Potassium have to be more. Alright. So now quantity of argon, right, you want it to be long. So this one must be low. Alright. Potassium, quantity of potassium must be high. Ratio of the potassium to argon, it is 小对大 must be high. Anyway, potassium must be high to low, 大除小是大. Alright, so radioactivity must be low. Okay, so you get this. So we see the answer from here. So you want it to be low, quantity of argon have to be low, so more stable. The quantity of potassium, it is high, so low and high. You got low, high. Okay, both correct already. And then next one, the ratio must be high, because big number divides small number, you get high, right? And then next one, low. This one is low. No choice, you have to choose low. Alright, so the answer is Q. The answer is Q. Right? Why? Now, this one law, law mean it is more stable. So nucleus become more stable. If the argon it is active, right? If you keep on decay until potassium now it is stable. Argon it is not stable. So if the number of argon is more lesser, right? Lesser mean it is more stable. Potassium high mean it is more stable lah, right? More stable lah. Same thing. The first one and second one same thing, right? Ratio it is still the same thing, right? More stable, same thing. You see, their answer is nucleus become more stable. Nucleus become more stable. Nucleus become more stable. Nucleus become more stable. Right? Same thing, right? Activity of radioactive, right? Rock is more stable or not radioactive, then it is good, right? Lastly, you choose one. Repeat. Now, any question from here? So I still got 10 and 11. So I'll find time to discuss with you, right? If you can join, then you join lah. If you cannot, I probably will do it on YouTube lah, right? If do it in YouTube, I think it will be better also lah, right? You can, any one of you can 可以 join。 if 我放 Zoom 的话，很多你们现在忙了这个那个了， so I don't want to make it as compulsory, right? If you got any question, you can ask in the YouTube also, or if you're not sure, you PM me, you do it, you really do it, then I will mark for you one. Really, I will mark for you one. You guys do, then you guys know, right? 你们有教的人，你们就知道，我就会改给你们。But you guys don't do, then I cannot help you at all. Right, please. And then, to be honest, this one will be the last lesson, but I will give extra class, as I told you. 我会再找时间I will do it like what I told you. I'll send the link into the group, and then you join with the link. Most probably it is YouTube, YouTube live. And then I am going to do paper 1 and paper 2 for you for SBP and MRSM. And then the question that most of the question that you ask me is, Cikgu, which topic do you predict? I tell you, right? Many times already. The topic that I predict here. One more time. Wait, give me 1 minute. Essay. Okay. This is one that the what 不是嘞2021不是这个，是这个吗？我看一下哈，我看我拍错吗？2022对，2022this is the one that I predict 我打错字，2022才对，2022对啦，yeah 2022 this is the one that I predict I show you one more time. Now the one that I predict, it is electromagnet. I told you already, either transformer or Faraday law or how they will ask, right? Because if essay 比较容易出就是 transformer transformer 就是你有那个4个 factor 然后选一个就很容易出or Faraday law 就how to produce more current, or this, right? This is what. And then heat, I think heat will come up. Okay, what part of heat in essay so 这个是我 predict 的，原因我讲过了我在我的 seminar 我讲过了，所以现在你要的看，if you want to see and then you go and read more. I just want to remind you for one more time. Forces in motion, right? Forces in motion got many got from 4 got forces on motion 1, and then from 5 got forces and motion, but the one that I predict it is elasticity or impulsive force， 这两个方面比较大的机会，尤其是 impulsive force， 尤其是 impulsive force。impulsive force, the longer the impact time to reduce the impulsive force, very easy to ask you, right? Or elasticity, very easy to ask in essay, very easy to ask in essay. Okay, this is what I predict lah. So I hope you go study on this few chapter in more detail, right? Right. 还有 one more time SBP 的 question, if you don't mind, you do one more time, two more time, and then you mark on your own. If you really cannot, then you ask me. 我给你 hints 啊 SBP 的 paper, do it again and again. 你做了一次不会，再做第二次，第二次你做到你能够打90分为止，你改掉自己能够拿到92分为止，98分为止， then 你就知道我在讲什么了。我讲得很明显了哈。Okay, any other question that you want to ask before I end the class? Any other question that you want to ask? If no, then I'm going to stop here. And all the best to you.